Hey everybody, welcome back to TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1, here to empower and inspire your wig journey. Today we're going to take a relook at what I'm wearing here, which is the Noriko's MEADOW. I have it in 3 colors to show you. I purchased the featured wig styles with my own funds from Wig Studio 1. I will attach a direct product link down below the video in the description section. If you click on that link, you'll go out to this style at Wig Studio 1 where you can examine all of the color options and pricing. If you recall, this style made my favorites list for 2021. I really love the ease of wearing this style. It's actually really affordable because it doesn't have any lace or monofilament. It's a true plug and chug kind of style, and it looks beautiful every single time you put it on with absolutely no effort. What I'm wearing here is the color Champagne R, and it basically starts with a cool platinum blonde. And then that's mixed and blended with more of a light sandy beige color. And then that platinum blonde next to that sandy beige, it does give it just a kiss of warmth, but I still feel like this is a light, cool blonde overall. Now the Champagne R has a medium brown root, so probably around an 8 when we're talking about a root color. It is very dark in contrast to the main blonde of this color. But I rather like this with a root, especially on the traditional cap. There's a lot of permatease on top, and that rooting does help disguise that permatease quite a bit. And then just to review the specs briefly, around a 4-inch bang, in the back about a 6-inch crown area, and then a 2.5-inch nape. And it only weighs 2.5 ounces, so it is really super lightweight. So not only does it have a nice, practical, easy to wear bang area, it has some little fringy pieces to frame the face, which I love. Give me something around the face, I love that. And in the back then, it just has a nice modern looking wedge style cut. It gives me a little bit of height on top because it has a ton of permatease. And among the 3 pieces that I have, some have more permatease than others. So the next color that I want to show you, and we'll do a full comparison of, is that Seashell Blonde R. Also on my MEADOW here. This is the one that I was on back order for a long time. I had to have it. All right, so there is that style. It's the same exact style. Now look at the Seashell Blonde R. It basically has a white base to it. And then that's tempered with a soft, pale, sandy beige. Okay, so I feel like there's more of that sandiness in the Champagne R, which is going to make it a little warmer. Plus we have a platinum, a cool platinum versus a white. So the white is even cooler than this platinum. So overall, you guessed it, this Champagne or this Seashell Blonde R is gonna be lighter and brighter. Now it also features a brown root, and this root is a little softer and a little lighter in color compared to the medium brown root here on the Champagne R. So I really rather love this root. It transitions nicely, it's softer, it's a little less golden in tone. So I want to show you the Sugarcane R, but then I'm going to do a side-by-side of all 3. And I'll put the Champagne R next to the Seashell Blonde R so you can get a really good look. Now I'm wearing the Noriko's MEADOW in Sugarcane R. Sugarcane R is just one of my favorite blondes in the Noriko line. It always has been. And again, my description on this color kind of evolves over time. I think the color has basically been the same. Now I have seen darker and lighter versions of this, and it all depends on the highlights and stuff. So what we're looking at is a blend of a platinum blonde and a lighter to medium strawberry blonde. Now there's no brassiness to the strawberry, it's not red. It just gives a very, very soft warmth to this color. But I really love the platinum, and depending on how much platinum is distributed will tell us how light and bright it's going to be. This one is probably about average, but I really love when they have a little more of that platinum around the face. And then you will also find little hints, little strands of some medium auburn. And that auburn just comes across as a nice rusty streak here and there. And again, you really can't single it out when you look at the color. It just adds, again, a little bit of depth and dimension. So I love, love, love my Sugarcane R.